Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to the Island Viper. So, one of the things that I want to talk about is the hooded Cobra Commander, the community's desire for that figure, and why Hasbro speculatively is not going to make one. They've declined to do this based on, this goes all the way back to GiJoe, the Rise of Cobra movie, and Lorenzo de Bonaventura, the film's producer and the producer of the Snake Eyes Origins movie, his feelings toward the hood on the hooded Cobra Commander. I'm going to give you a short rundown. I'm looking at this right now. Bonaventura explained that the character's design was changed in The Rise of Cobra because it reminded him of the Ku Klux Klan. In the vast array of other villains who wear or have worn hoods, why is it that Cobra Commander is the one that reminds him of the Ku Klux Klan? There's a ton of other characters. I mean, Hasbro's even producing a Baron Zemo with a hood similar to that of Cobra Commander's. Why is it that specific character? Is it because that's the film that de Bonaventura was involved in? Anyway, de Bonaventura was asked by Uproxx's Mike Ryan. This is an older article that I'm going off of. When do I get my Cobra Commander origin story movie? And he responded, "It's so funny. You know what? I have this funny reaction about Cobra Commander, which is kind of, he kind of looks like he's from the KKK. And it's completely different. I don't make the connection there at all, other than just it being a hood. Cobra Commander's uniform is blue and yellow, blue and gold. The original figure, the original 3.75-inch O-ring figure, was a dark blue with gold accents. And, of course, the hooded head. But, I mean, Ku Klux Klan, if you go back to the 1800s, yes, the hood was basically just a bag. It was a white piece of linen. But now, what little irrelevant pockets of the Klan there are left, it's a pointed hood, which also is kind of stolen from something else that has nothing to do with anything that the Ku Klux Klan represents. I don't want that to sound like I'm saying Ku Klux Klan. A lot of people do that, and it's annoying. But the Ku Klux Klan, the pointed hood looks nothing like Cobra Commander's, and they're all dressed. It's all in white. So, however, he would admit that he doesn't look like a Klan member with his helmet. Well, yeah, of course not. It looks nothing like any of that. Not with the helmet. You're absolutely right. Goes on in this interview. Is that why you changed his look so drastically for the Joseph Gordon-Levitt version in The Rise of Cobra? And de Bonaventura's answer was that a little bit, yeah, a little bit. I probably was the first person who went, "Are you guys sure? Doesn't he look like from the KKK?" No, he absolutely does not. Everybody's looking at me, though. How dare you say that? I mean, it seems, I have no idea why he would think that it looked like that. Some of the Hasbro guys were horrified. Yeah, as they should be. It looks nothing like that. It was one of the reasons the idea of, did you want to cover up his face, was also interesting to us. Why does he look, what does he look like? And going on, de Bonaventura would then take credit for Hasbro not selling a hooded toy version of Cobra Commander in their classified series. So he's taking credit for denying tons of fans who have never looked at Cobra Commander as resembling the Ku Klux Klan, just taking credit for denying these fans a I would even call it a favorite version of that character. It's iconic. That version of the character is iconic. He said, yeah, I think I might have affected that because I'm just like, guys, it's pretty obvious to me. They kept saying, you have to put it in. You have to put it in. And he's talking about the hooded version of the character in the movie. And he said, I will not put it in, whatever the vibe of that is. And Bonaventura's comments about Cobra Commander came just a couple days after Super 7 founder Brian Flynn asserted that Hasbro has no hoods allowed policy when it comes to the design and manufacture of Cobra Commander. In response to a fan asking about the hooded version for Hasbro and Super 7's G.I. Joe Ultimates line on Instagram, Flynn declared no hoods allowed at this time. The Snake Eyes Origins movie bombed at the box office, and then this article goes on and on a little bit longer about this whole subject, the Snake Eyes Origins movie and the disaster that it was. I'm still convinced that they literally just took a stock script and changed a couple of the characters and called it a G.I. Joe movie, or said that it was Snake Eyes. Good movie? Good G.I. Joe movie? No, definitely not. Good movie, maybe. So, as for the hooded Cobra Commander, I see in the Facebook groups and whatnot, people asking for this, or like, when are we going to get this? So, they've wanted it for a long time, and I don't think that the possibility of it happening, if it's ever going to happen, would have been before now. The reason being, we have only gotten one version of Cobra Commander that it would even work with, and that figure was exclusive to the HasLab His Tank. So we're not going to see anything like that pop up very soon after that came out. The next logical move was the retro carded Cobra Commander, which was that figure with a different paint scheme. It's got the normal Cobra emblem on the chest, and they've really done some cool stuff with it, like the vac metal chrome for the faceplate, and he has a Sunbow paint scheme, which would be the white stripe on the helmet, a couple of other things. So if you look back at the original 3.75 inch figure that they used for the hooded Cobra Commander, it was basically just the regular Cobra Commander with a different head and in a different color. So if Hasbro is actually going to ever make, because of fan outcry, because of fan demand, whatever, if they are going to make a hooded version of that figure, then it's going to be sometime after the retro carded version is in the market. I don't think that it would be very soon after, because I mean they just put it out. And the Once a Man Cobra Commander from the SDCC exclusive, that figure uses half of the same mold, the retro carded and the HasLab His Tank Cobra Commanders. So it'll probably be a little while if, and that's a huge if, they were to ever decide on putting out a hooded version of the Cobra Commander figure. It would be on that mold, and it would just be with a different head. Maybe they would add in a couple of different accessories. He would be a dark, this is just what would make sense to me, he would be a darker blue than either of those figures, and he would have the gold accents like the original did. It would probably be a retro carded figure. It would make great sense to make it a retro carded figure and do a straight up homage to the original hooded Cobra Commander figure. I think that would be perfectly fine. That would be fantastic. There's also another route they could go if they wanted to make it more like a previous SDCC exclusive and put him in a suit with the hooded head and give him a podium. That was a pretty cool figure. And then you also had the variant of it. You had the blue suit and you had the black suit. And those were 4-inch modern articulation figures that were I'm pretty sure that those were SDCC exclusives. I have one of them. It's just not something that I really look for all the time, but I keep forgetting that I need to get the variant version of it. I think I have the black suit version, and I need the blue suit version of that figure. But anyone who wants a hooded Cobra Commander right now and doesn't want to wait for Hasbro to put it out, there are numerous files out there to 3D print a hooded Cobra Commander head that will work with the body. Or there are also numerous guys out there who sell these, who sell fully painted, printed heads for your own hooded Cobra Commander, so that you can make this yourself. And all you got to do is swap the head out. I mean, even if you wanted to go as far as working out some custom packaging, I think that would be totally possible as well. You could do that with the retro carded Cobra Commander. You could swap out that head and have your hooded Cobra Commander right there as a custom. So if you really want it that bad, there's nothing preventing anyone from getting it. From Hasbro, yes, but it's just an option. You can find those on eBay. They're all over the place. Or if you ask in any of the large classified Facebook groups, I'm sure that there's someone in one of those groups who makes that hooded head fully painted, ready to sell, and they'll sell you one. So anyway, thanks for joining in my little talk about the hooded Cobra Commander and the fact that it looks nothing at all like a Ku Klux Klan member. That's just asinine in my opinion. Anyway, I'll be back soon with another video. Maybe do a review or something. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, so you get notified whenever I post more videos. And comment, let me know your thoughts, like, share, all that stuff. Let's get some engagement going. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.